So, last we left off, it was about to be celebration time in Taz and Zara's tent.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So, is everyone going in?
I think so.
Okay. So, Taz is going to open up the flap and Zara is going to let you guys in or lead you all in. And I need.
So I'm gonna ask Wolfgar, like, how often do they do this? Like, open up their tent?
This is the first time I've ever seen this.
So should we be cautioned?
I don't think so.
Okay. She puts down her mace and says, "Okay, let's go."
All right. So,
After what just happened, she's a little cautious.
yeah, no, I totally understand. She's like, no, I don't think so. All right. Tokens. So, give me just a second to drop a couple of.
Traps? Yes.
No, not traps.
Cages?
A couple of images. Okay.
Cages. Okay, sure.
Images of traps.
Images of traps. Why are there handcuffs in here? Wolfgar, why are they pink? Aren't these yours? I thought you said you'd never been here before. Oh, look, this one has Eamon's name on it. I wonder.
And there's one with like fucking
Jevup.
Yeah, there's one with Jevup's name on it.
Jevup's looks used.
Yeah, there's a bed
feathers sticking out of it.
Yeah, there's feathers sticking out of it. There's a bed. Yeah, no, you guys are okay. Let me grab y'all's tokens.
Where's yours, Quadrant?
It's right there with y'all.
Uh-huh.
All right, we're gonna move just soon.
I've never been down here, so.
You, and you two. All right. Make sure Keely's here. Yep, Keely's here. 2 Minotaur. Spica. Shalania. Yep. All right, the gang's all here. Fantastic.
Wonderful.
And you all enter into a massive library. Some of you are already familiar with this place as you have been here before. However, this is the first time your characters, or that you, the players, are actually seeing it.
Ooh.
It's a bookie.
And in front of you,
like old books.
It smells like books that have been taken care of very well. And in front of you are 2 very large adult copper dragons.
Dragons.
Fuck, there's dragons down here.
Out of character, we know that they're dragons, right?
I don't know that.
So you didn't know that, right?
Not very many people know that.
No, no. Jevup.
What the?
Jevup, Quadrant, Spica, and I think Amon at one point found out. Everyone else is clueless. So immediately Keely, the Minotaur, Shalania, and Wolgar start looking for weapons.
Eamon just
Oh.
walks up, like covers
Pull out my
covers, like,
dagger.
half the
I'm ready.
distance. He's like,
I could do this. That's all I got.
and just kind of turns around to everybody. Now, this might be startling for some of you. Others, everything's fine. Don't try to fight, please.
Sorry, who is looking for weapons?
Me.
Everyone,
not.
everyone but Quadrin, Spica, Amon, Spica, Quadrin, and Jevip's not here. Yeah,
Jev-
so the three of
He's a
you
cool-
are the only.
Jevip has been, stuffed
Skinned.
and roasted.
Oh,
Yeah.
So Quadrin is just gonna have like the biggest, goofy looking smile, which is super out of character for him,
Mhm.
and just looking down at Keely, and then looking at them and pointing, and then looking down at Keely.
She has her axe out.
No.
What?
You're gonna stop her?
What do you mean? No,
Hope so.
they're fucking
No.
dragons.
Do I mean no? First off, how long have they been the members of your camp? If they wanted to do something, they would have already. They're your friends. They've always been your friends. Yes, they're dragons. They're copper dragons. You know that's a good thing, right?
Wolgar just kind of breaks the silence and goes, "This is a lot to take in at once."
Thing you never thought you'd say, right?
Oh my gosh.
Quadrin just goes for a little high five for Keely.
She does high five you back. Oh, well, I'm thinking.
And yes, some of us did know.
And you didn't tell me. Wolgar immediately looks at Daniela like, "Did you fucking know?"
She didn't.
I don't know. I look at him and I throw my dagger at Quadrin.
Quadrin catches it.
I don't know. Do you?
You want to roll those dice?
Yeah, let's play. Hold on. I gotta get my paper.
Ooh, Daniela's spicy.
She's spicy. What am I just? I'm throwing my dagger, right? Oh, do I even have a dagger on here? Oh,
Throw anything. I don't care.
what do I use to throw?
For dagger, dexterity, and
Yeah, it's just a
proficiency.
ranged dexterity.
Yeah, rage
attack.
dexterity. Just do a dexterity.
Hold on. Where
Or
is
you
my-
can just use your dagger attack and use a throw.
I was looking for my dagger. I don't have it listed on my thing.
Oh, you don't have a dagger?
I don't have it listed. Maybe I don't have a dagger.
I have many.
I
You can
should.
borrow one.
Here, take this. Throw it at me.
Here, take
All
it
right.
and throw at me.
Sacred Flame now?
I feel like Quadrin would be like Ronan Dex from Stargate Atlantis, where it's just like, how many knives do you have? How many do you need?
Yeah.
How many do you need?
Oh, that was a saving throw. Probably don't
Yeah,
need that.
that's what I rolled.
There.
No. No, that
So-
misses.
No.
Quadrin catches your dagger between his two fingers, spins it around, and just kind of like tosses it nonchalantly in the air and be like, it's a bit unbalanced.
Give me just a second, guys.
Yeah.
No, 'cause
Say
I
if
have
you're
no-
casting Sacred Flame on me.
Okay, I have no idea what's happening.
We're
Daniela's
at a
being a
party.
brat, is what she's doing.
Well,
Yes,
no shit, I
it-
can see that.
And it's giving Quadrin an opportunity to show off.
So we're going to a quote unquote celebration party at Taz and Zara's tent. because we all survived and it was great. And turns out Taz and Zara are dragons. Some of us knew this. Most of us didn't.
No, we
Uh,
didn't. How
Yeah,
could
well,
you
you
keep
didn't.
this from us? Oh my gosh.
When a dragon
Well, I
doesn't
will.
do
Once
something, you do
God
it.
comes back, I'll explain that.
Me.
I'm just catching people up.
What do you mean? I'm still here. No.
No,
Oh.
Chapel, you gonna
You
take that?
you you want to hear something funny? I think I'm the only one in the party that actually speaks Draconic.
Probably. Eamon definitely doesn't.
Quadrin knows a few phrases, but he wouldn't consider himself to be a speaker.
Calls Quadrant a fucking show off in Draconic.
All right. Let's see. What the? Why is this not working?
Quadrin does know when he's being insulted.
All right.
A light crossbow.
I still save.
About this time. About this time, Wolgar puts his hand on Daniela. You calm down. Calm down.
Wolgar, I think this is her being calm.
How could you? How could you keep this from us? I'm a member of your party, and I feel like you kept this away from me. I don't know if I can trust you anymore. Is there any
Not-
other secret you have? Is there something that maybe Keely needs to know?
Well,
How many
technically,
secrets have
I
you
think
kept from her?
That's a lot of questions you're asking all at once. I can't answer them all at once, but to answer the ones that I can answer, yes, there are other secrets. Yes, there are from Keely, but to be fair, they're from everybody, and it's for everyone's safety. As for the dragons,
About this
when
time,
a pair of copper dragons tell you to do something, you do it.
yeah. About this time, one of them interrupts in a deep, booming voice. It says, in common, we made him and others agree to keep our true nature to themselves.
And I
Every
suppose
good
that
hero
we'll have to
deserves a
keep
secret
this
identity.
secret as well now.
Yes.
Fine. I'll walk over to Quadrant and take my dagger
so.
out of his from
Everyone's
behind his
agreed.
ear.
Go ahead.
From where?
Behind your ear.
There's nothing behind my ear.
Oh, no, now there's not, so I took my dagger.
But I didn't say your dagger was behind my ear.
Well, that's, oh, you have something behind your ear. I took that.
My God.
Okay.
And my dagger
So-
from between your fingers
Head
as I
test.
slice it.
Everyone's agreed, keeping the secret, or probably death. Right. Right. Eamon would look over to Taz and Zara. Right.
I don't think they
Just-
would kill them. I just think they might wipe their memories.
Well,
Or
or
that,
eat
either
us.
way.
Either way.
It depends on how bad the how far the word spread. We can't be wiping the memories of an entire encampment.
So, this is not necessarily for a celebration. Thank
You
you,
were promised a
Taz.
party.
Taz, Zara, thank you for helping set this up.
You're very welcome. We will have refreshments and we will celebrate, but this was mostly to keep outside parties from spying on us during this conversation.
So, as some of you know,
Kain.
I have a friend in my brain. Kain has a telepathic connection, can listen and see everything pretty much that I do and think for the most part. Minus some weird parts of my mind that he doesn't have access to that I just found out about. But he wants us to go to the pyramids in the Dustlands essentially raise an army of undead and bring the mummy lords onto the side of the necromancers and the undead. Quad and I apologize. I've been kind of a dick about this lately. I've been saying that's a great idea. I don't think it is. I don't know when he's listening. I'm trying to be as supportive and play the supportive fool for as long as I can. This is a chance for us to plan and do any type of strategy without prying eyes.
Taz and Zara look concerned at this revelation.
Yeah, I'm just laying it all out. Any support from all of you would be greatly encouraged. I'm at a loss. It's hard to be steps ahead of your enemy when your enemy is literally inside of your mind. So before we partake in refreshments, perhaps we could brainstorm. Comments, questions, concerns?
Nope.
So how do we defeat necromancers and fail this mission for them without making it seem like it's on purpose?
Hmm.
I mean, you're already leading them. I mean, just keep acting stupid.
That
I
is
mean,
the plan.
normal.
Yes. I'm going to continue doing that. But I feel like we should probably come up with some type of strategy around this. Because if we plan on defeating the necromancers, I can't be part of any planning outside of this.
We could engage the mummy lords and wipe them and their group out instead of getting them to join up with Ashvor.
I think
That
that is
was the
probably the
idea.
easiest. But again, if we just wipe them out, they necromancers, can't they just bring stuff back?
It depends. With mummy lords and mummies, using fire usually makes their deaths permanent.
Oh, well, that's good.
There has to still be something to reanimate in order for that kind of magic to work, if I'm understanding correctly.
Right. Kain also wants us, as part of this, wants us to escort one or more of his people to the Dustlands
Why?
to
Why does he need
incorporate
his...
them into his army.
But why does he need those people there specifically?
Don't know. Didn't ask. Well, actually, I did ask, and he did not answer.
I think he's bringing them in not so much as emissaries, but how many mummy lords are there out there?
Honestly, we didn't have reports of the mummy lords. Anyone who's ever gone out to those pyramids has never returned.
Great, so there could be several dozen accomplished adventurers within their ranks as well.
Right. Maybe 6, maybe 7. I'm not sure.
I will end you.
I don't know why that was such an issue.
Really, really bad joke back home. Now,
So,
if there are multiple mummy lords, each of
Mhm.
them would probably be controlling their own little fiefdom out there, which means they would be at odds with each other. Bringing them all into the Ashford armies would be difficult, unless they were either supplanted or controlled. I think that's what those emissaries are for. To either take the place of the mummy lords, or to find a way to control them to being into the army. We're there to
Oh.
destroy them.
Actually, I believe. Sorry. Fairly certain there are 8 of them, and they're all kind of in cahoots.
They're all kind of in cahoots. They had that
It's a
kind of power
council,
together.
a council of 8 mummies. In the same area. Actually, here, and Eamon pulls out his map. He's like, Scarlet was so generous and marked this part on the map in the Dustlands. He will show quadrant in the group. This little X. That's the Mummy Lord pyramids. Again, I know there are about 8, at least last I heard, and they are kind of working together. So not necessarily their own fiefdoms, more like I don't know, a collective
A coalition, I
organization.
believe, is the term.
Sure, coalition. That makes sense.
Hmm.
I don't think they vote.
They have a council. They vote on topics on how to proceed with things, which is probably the only reason why a unified Mummy Lord army hasn't come rampaging through. They can't make up their minds about it and just keep things in status quo.
Probably. Again, I don't know. I just know Kain wants them on his side and sending us there with one of his emissaries or more to help facilitate that. We have to head there anyway. We have to deal with the
We have to well, yes, we have to deal
temple
with
thingy.
we have to deal with the tower there, but I believe we have to pass by Ashford on our way there from the camp anyways to theoretically pick up these one or more emissaries. Instead of Kain sending his own emissaries there, we act as his emissaries instead. That removes them out of the equation, and perhaps not so innocent but potentially innocent bystanders aren't killed. Then it'll be easier to deal with the Mummy Lords themselves.
Chapel Creek, did Kain ever tell me who he was going to send?
If I remember correctly, he explained that he was going to send 3 to 4 Hucuva, which are like
Yes.
the undead priests.
Yeah. The ones that maintain their like holy-ish magic. Unholy magic?
Yeah,
Unholy
they maintain their holy magic, even in undeath.
I say this.
So interesting that they would be sending those. So they're programmable but not completely dependent for direction. Semi-intelligent undead. Personally, I thought one of the other 9 or 7.
What?
How big is the Council of Ashford?
Oh, that one? I don't remember.
Let's see here.
The big
7.
3, 7.
Yep, 7.
There's the dwarf, Ashford, the elf, then the warrior one. There was another one, and then Kain and Scarlet. Okay, 7. I'm surprised one of them isn't going as the emissary instead of just sending for Hekuva.
I don't try to understand the machinations of Kain and the necromancer people, lord
Oh,
individuals.
Ashford's plans I have no understanding of. Kain's are predictable.
I think Kane's going to try to oust Ashford at some point.
I think as soon as he finds the phylactery, he will.
Yeah.
Kain
So?
is like every other vampire. All they crave is power.
Well, it's not just vampires that want power.
Yes, liches too, but they're willing to wait eons. Kain's getting impatient.
I mean, maybe. All I know is that's kind of what I've got, and I figured this would be a great way that we can talk in more or less privacy without our, undead enemy understanding everything that we're discussing.
Well, at the moment, he's more of a frenemy, isn't he not?
Tried to explain this earlier. Don't like Kain. Not a big fan. Kind of a dick. But I'm
But
okay playing the part of the incompetent or ignorant fool to maintain some level of not necessarily benevolence, but not seeing me as a threat, seeing me as someone who's more on his side than he would like, than is truly the case.
you do
So, from
realize
his
you're trying
perspective,
too
yes.
hard in making that painfully obvious.
You thought I was on his side.
No, I thought you were an idiot.
Is there a difference?
Yes.
Say so. But let's plan.
Kain is the problem for tomorrow. The mummy lords are the problem for today. One day we will deal with him, but other pieces of the chessboard need to be removed first. Ideally, we would set the mummy lords to fight Ashford's Reach while Ashford's Reach is fighting the demons.
Perhaps that's something we could figure out. How might we be
First-
able to do that?
The first thing we need to figure out is why the mummy lords have never left their area.
They're stuck.
Say what?
Maybe they're stuck.
I don't think they are. I think there's something else going on there that's either keeping them there locked in place, or
So stuck.
there's a difference between being stuck and being locked.
Yeah. 6
So
of
are
one,
you
half
saying
dozen
that
of
Kain
another.
wants to go there to unstick them?
Maybe.
I think Kain has some kind of machination to move them out of there and bolster his own forces. And he may use them as some form of shock troop that he would send in first, have them get wiped out, and therefore take over their lands very easily. Either way,
Oh.
he gets a massive power boost for little to no effort.
So do we go in and tell the Mummy Lords that's what he's planning to do?
No, I think we
And let
destroy
them
the
turn
Mummy
on
Lords.
him?
I think we destroy the Mummy Lords, period. I said in an ideal world we set them upon each other. However, that could influence Ashford's Reach to pull out of fighting the demons, which will make it damn near impossible for us to close the portals. And that's the first major thing off the chessboard we need to remove. Right now we're fighting over pawns, and we need to be removing bishops.
Well, we're going to get 4 bishops. Well, undead clerics. Not really bishops. Maybe they were. I don't know. Not sure what their lives were like beforehand.
Probably were bishops, but no, those are the pawns.
Yeah, I don't like that idea. Can we just kill them?
Technically speaking, they're already dead.
I know. Can we kill them permanently?
Probably.
Yes, we will enable them to requiescat in pace.
Okay.
Now, fire. That's how you kill a mummy.
Yes.
Any
About the
fire will do.
yes, any fire will do. With mummies, their wrappings are the magical bonds that hold them together. But it also makes them more powerful than your average undead.
Marksmanship is all in the rune work.
Indeed. About this time, Keeley pokes you. Are you really leaving me out of this time?
We've had this discussion.
Oh no, I wasn't talking about the talk. I'm with you wherever you decide to do. I'm talking about going.
Coming with me to the demon gates, both of you are. For the mummies, a smaller group would be better. And the last thing we need is for you to meet Kain.
What? I think she should go with us. I mean, after you lied to us about this dragon affair.
Technically
I think-
speaking,
I
I never
think-
lied about anything.
Yes, you did.
Did you ever ask me about them?
Dragon affair.
Technically, Quadrin tried a couple times to tell everyone, and
Just
I
once.
reminded him of the agreement and promise of secrecy.
You weren't the only one who reminded me.
Who else?
And just lifts his hands up towards the dragons.
They told you. Anyway, it doesn't matter. That's semantics.
Do you not
Either way.
comprehend how powerful a elder dragon is?
They're adults. They're not.
Adult.
They're just adult dragons. They're still about. They're still roughly 150 years old, but they're not quite like ancient yet.
Fair enough.
Wait, 150 years?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
That seems
Hold on.
awfully young for an adult dragon.
I
Oh,
might be older than them.
Dragons become adults around 100 years. So they are still roughly young adult dragons.
Damn. Dope.
Regardless, they're
They're still dragons.
Oh yeah, still gonna absolutely murder us.
they
Good.
cover a range of 25 square meters. They're big. They're also powerful. They built a pocket dimension. Of course,
Uh-huh.
they have a telepathic mind link with us while we're in camp.
Fancy library.
The two dragons are actually just kind of looking amused and listening to this conversation.
So, Keely's going with us. Great, Souls Wolfgar. Okay, great. We got our party set.
We do not.
Shalania
too.
looks aghast, like she's been left out.
Oh, I'm sorry, Solania. Well, I always just assumed you came
To be
because
fair,
you came last time because,
to be
you
fair,
know.
I told Shalania that they're both staying.
No, I think they're both coming.
Um,
I don't care. They're coming with us. We need someone to watch your ass because you get cocky and sometimes you get stupid and you do dumb shit. So you need
when
to
have I ever done that?
all the time.
Sorry, when have I ever done that? and
All the
needed someone-
time. Every
When have
time
I
you
ever
use-
done that and needed
Do I
someone
need to
bail
bring up
me
the
out?
fireball incident?
We're still here.
Yeah, but I'm still singed. And look at they're still coming.
No,
Yes.
we need a smaller group for this errand. We need speed. We need secrecy.
They are fine. They're speedy. Oh, secrecy, and you need quiet. And look at me. Am I quiet? No. Do you want me to stay behind?
Sometimes I wonder.
I can stay behind if that
No,
helps.
you're coming too.
I'm about as stealthy as a pissed off centaur in a pottery shop.
The
Same.
two Minotaur kind of look at you like, that's
What about
real
us?
close to an insult.
I
That's
think we tried
almost
to choose his
racist.
words quietly, carefully. Moving on. No,
Yes.
our group will go. Our group is the one that is challenged or not challenged.
First.
No, among other things.
Recruited.
Thank you for this mission.
That
Wolfgar needs
doesn't
to
mean
get-
that we can have other people come with us because maybe we need someone to make camp and take care of it for us if we come back injured. You never know.
Oh yes, because Keely and Shalani are just simple camp maids.
Yes.
Shalania looks over and goes, if you have the outfit.
See?
Wolfgar needs to stay with the camp to direct.
No,
the
he
camp.
doesn't.
Plus,
He
we
needs to
all
come
know-
with me.
We all know morale drops significantly if Wolfgar is not around.
Unfortunately, he does have a point.
Fine.
Thank you. Keely and Shalania will be coming with us when we take down the portals. The mummies are a sidestep.
Fine.
Thank you.
Picks up her dagger. Thinks about throwing it again.
Don't want to embarrass yourself a second time.
This time she aims it at Aemon.
That's fine.
Behind me, I'm going to catch it.
Not if it's over
s-
your head.
It's not going at him.
Fine.
Hmm.
Now she
Well.
throws it.
Tick.
How far she reach?
Oh my god.
No, as Daniela winds up, Quadra nudges her arm so she screws up her throw and it lands on the ground just in front of them.
I wasn't aiming for them anyways.
The two dragons.
Yeah.
They are, one is like watching in absolute amusement at you guys. The other one is just kind of sitting there looking bored and takes one of the books off a shelf and starts reading.
How big are these books?
I mean,
Or is it
they're
just kind of like floating in front of their face?
it's just kind of floating.
Okay, that makes sense.
Well,
Plan is we do this errand for Kain and we bungle it spectacularly. We end up destroying the mummy lords. Without the mummy lords, I imagine their armies will literally crumble to dust because they won't have the magic powering them anymore. Once that happens, we come back to Kain, report that it didn't work, he won't have the mummy lords, and we're still going to go through with our bargain that we've already struck. Then we go deal with the damned demons after we come back and pick up the entirety of the camp. With the demons and the devils off the playing field, we then resume restoring the valley. Once the valley is restored, we deal with Ashford's Reach and whoever's in charge there.
while we're in the Dustlands, should we just deal with that little tower out there while we're in the area?
Lords first, Tower second.
Right. Mummy Lords first, then we deal with the tower, and then we go and do all the, closing the demon portals.
Actually, the tower may be a more better thing to do first.
Maybe.
If we're there under the
No
guise
idea.
of being the emissaries' escorts, then by guest right, provided the mummy lords still observe that, they would have to give us whatever support we need for whatever tasks we have in the area. Once we're fully refurbished, after doing our task there, we can then deal with the mummy lords.
Yeah. I've heard worse plans.
Way or another, both tasks need to be done.
So,
Out
yeah,
of character,
Mhm.
the mummy lords, did they show up after the thing happened, or were they always there?
you don't know.
Great, we're gonna get a history lesson. Cool. How long have the mummy lords been there? Or sorry, we don't know that. Has anyone ever met them and come back?
Not to your knowledge.
Okay, the dragons didn't know about them, but mummy lords are like old magic.
Yes, very much so.
So, is there anywhere in the known world where mummy lords have been known to be?
In desert areas, usually places.
Is there like a civilization that they came from,
They're
or is it just
from what you understand, they're the process of making mummies and the process of making mummy lords was something that was passed down from a civilization that no longer exists. It fell and it specifically fell away, and none of its knowledge exists anymore. But those that
how
did,
many hundreds or even thousands of years ago did that happen?
roughly 5 to 10,000 years ago.
So it is mirroring our version of Egypt.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will say that there
I
are large swamp areas also that have mummies in them.
Interesting. Those known areas, do they speak common?
They do now.
Is there an ancient dialect that they speak as well? Or is it a
You don't
dead
know.
language?
For the most part, for the most part, you're not sure. There could be some that do speak a dialect of common that could be translated, but to your knowledge, most of what's spoken from those sets of undead would be whatever they spoke in life.
How they talk now would be based on how they talked 5,000 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Yeah. Quadrant is going to do something smart when they go visit Kain to pick up the emissaries and request a scroll of detect languages per day that they're going to be there. No, sorry, not detect language, comprehend language.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because for as much of the learnings that Quadrant has, there's no way he'll be able to comprehend a language through study in the time that they have to get there.
No.
Okay.
So, let's see here.
Comprehend language only allows you to understand the language. It doesn't let you speak it, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Is there any way to do that?
Tongues is the spell you're looking for.
Yep. Tongues.
So he'll need scrolls of that, too.
I already have comprehend language.
Yes, but that works for you.
Yeah.
Doesn't work for me.
Why do you need to know everything?
Because he does.
Because Quadrant has a plan. Quadrant always has a plan. I'm Batman. Oh, fuck, that gave something away for you. I can hear you writing that in your notebook.
Oh, just taking notes.
Yeah. It's okay. One day all will be revealed. One day,
Both of
5
Quadrant's
years
parents
from now.
killed in an alleyway. Good to know.
No,
You're Batman.
they are still very much alive.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well,
So, are you all done? Is your plan set?
think so.
We have figured out who's going and who's staying. Yes.
Go the whole recruiting of the mummies.
Is just looking at Keely and Shalania.
Keely and Shalania look pretty. What's the word I'm looking for?
Upset, saddened, devastated, hurt, beyond words, trust broken, discarded. I don't know. I could name just a few.
Why do you do this? Why
Just
do you
painting
do
a
this?
picture.
Helping to paint a picture is a loss for words. I was hoping. And it's funny. It makes you think and
They
say
look
stupid shit like that.
resigned to the decision. Like they understand why the decision's being made. They just look resigned to it, though. About this time, Wolgar goes, "That is all right, Shalania, Keely. I actually have something that I needed your expertises for. So while they're
Perfect.
gone, you can assist with that. And you may take your friends Havel and Morgal with you."
This is why you are in charge. What? On the Fey
Food,
room
food,
with
food, food,
that?
food.
Oh, yes.
The food is presented to all of you, as well as a map. The dragon on the right gestures to the table. "If you are all prepared to eat, please join us for some refreshments."
Curiosity, is this conjured food or
You're not
teleported in?
you're not sure. It doesn't look conjured. Conjured food has a glow to it.
Oh, at least we're not going to be hungry again in an hour.
Speak for
Unless it's
yourself.
rice. Unless it's rice. Then we will be.
This is actually the
Right.
food that they prepare for commercials.
There is several fruits, two large flasks of wine, or not flasks, bottles, two large bottles of wine, two large loaves of bread, and a handful of meats.
Well, to fucking up someone else's plan and hopefully not bungling our own. Cheers, everyone.
We'll see if the plan survives first contact.
Wolgar looks over at you and says, no plan ever survives the first 5 minutes of combat. You have to flex and adjust every time without fail."
When he says flex and adjust, Aben just goes to look over at Daniela.
Audrin catches you doing that and just kind of coughs into his glass as he's drinking.
I really stepped
not
into
wrong.
that one, didn't I?
It's all right. You know, happens to the best of us.
About as subtle as a
slippers.
shipwreck.
Of course, have to be.
No, you don't.
Life is much more fun. So,
So,
how's everyone's home life? You know, I feel like we go out, we find, we kill things, we plan, we plot. But where's everybody from? You know, you got family outside of the Vale.
Squadron, do tell us.
Why are you looking at me?
I'm looking at the Minotaur next to me.
Hevel looks over and goes, Morgall and I come from a tribe that works with Keely's tribe of goblins.
Oh,
She raises a lot of Minotaur.
that makes sense.
It's very beneficial, as there are tribes of orcs that come down from the mountain and attack both of our groups. And working together, we are able to fight them off without taking too many casualties.
Very smart. Good collaboration. Great work. I'm just gonna like look around the table at everybody else and be like, "What's everyone's home life?" Just because I'm curious.
I'm going to give the players a chance to answer for their characters right now. If nobody wants to, I will give some more information about an NPC. Also, Curve, are you going to eat with them?
Yes. But okay.
Yes, Coblin needs to eat.
Cable.
All right. Let me just. Hopefully, he remembers his table manners.
He immediately picks up one of the mugs and just starts chugging ale.
That's going to lead to a problem.
I think you should have water instead, son.
After about his fifth gulp, he puts down the puts down the tankard, and he's just like, he has ale coming down the sides of his face and down his chest, and he has a belly kind of already swollen with how much ale he's drank. And he's just tail, or not tail, but tongue hanging out the side of his mouth. He's like,
You
That
could.
is going to be a very drunk kobold.
That's fine. It is a celebration after all.
Hear the rubbing of the bridge of the nose from Curve. All right, but if you get too drunk, you're going back in the backpack.
It's going to be a very bad idea.
At least it's not your backpack.
Right, could be worse. Well, what about you, Daniela?
What? I
Any
lived in a
family back
monastery.
home?
I lived in a church, and ever since I was little, that's all I know.
That's all you know. Do you have friends there? Or people you
Yes, I had
consider
many
family?
friends,
I believe that.
but I miss them all. I had to leave them, not by choice.
No? How did you end up in
No.
the Vale anyway?
So I
Or the
was
Valley?
on a small trip, and I wanted to rest my horse, and these stupid little creatures came and stole my horse. And
Oh.
then I went to look for it, and they stole me too. And I ended up
Oh,
here.
damn. Hell,
Oh yeah.
that's pretty chaotic.
Yeah, it is when you
Ugh.
wake up next to big quadrant not knowing where
Question:
you're from. Hmm?
That's
How
fair.
do you how do you go from getting your horse stolen to you getting kidnapped?
I don't know. They were waiting in ambush. They took my horse, and then when I went to look for my horse, they took me too. It was kind of like what were those things that we just fought?
Oh, those measles.
Yes, it was something like that, but they weren't measles.
Interesting.
Thank goodness.
We've got to keep an eye out for whatever the hell took you. That way it
Yeah,
doesn't,
it's okay.
steal
I've
us
already dealt
and
with that.
separate us. Oh, you've dealt with. Well, damn.
Yes.
Good job. Oh,
Hmm.
well then we'll work to get you back to your friends or bring them here, depends on how things go.
I wouldn't wish them to come here.
What about you, Wolfgar? Have you always been, the camp leader or you come from somewhere else?
I came here around maybe 5 years ago.
Hmm.
I used to be a nobleman.
Oh,
My namesake is from one of my ancestors. He was a barbarian, and I followed that lineage back and went and visited my ancestral tribe. They allowed me to stay. I joined them and decided that I did not want to be a nobleman, as many of the noblemen I knew from my childhood were not much, not much better than very, very rich thieves and charlatans. I do not care for that part of their life, and I came here to do something better with mine.
very respectable. Agreed. Royalty, lords, leadership, typically really shitty people. Well, to you, Wolfgar, and, you know, doing good with your birthright as opposed to exploiting the lower individuals.
Indeed.
What about you, Shalania? Any friends, family back home, wherever back home is?
She gets very, very quiet, like she's really considering something.
Ooh.
Oh, I need to check my notes.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta check my notes, my notes, my notes, my notes.
I'm very curious where she's from. She's a dark elf, right?
Yeah, she's a drow.
Drow.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought she was Adarkai.
No, that was actually a different elf from a different campaign. Did I write her stuff in her bio? I did not, so it's got to be in the notes somewhere. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, oh.
What?
She looks around and says, I think I'm just so I'm from oh, let's see here. Hang on. Doo, doo, doo. This is a shame. Where is no, that's not what I want. Let's see here. hang on. We'll have to check something else then. Uh, 30. Okay. Um, I used to live in a medium-sized city. Um, I grew up as an orphan, and I I got picked up by a group of detectives that that work with investigations and things like that. And they trained me up. Uh, we had a falling out, and that's how I ended up here.
Oh, sounds like a rough life.
Yeah, yeah, it was.
Anything you want to go back to, really? Then, or you kind of content here with the newfound family?
Uh, it's a complicated situation.
That's fair. Don't mean to pry.
No, it's okay. It was bound to come up at some point.
Well, to you, and not necessarily where we've been, but where we are now. Maybe we'll drink again.
Okay.
I don't remember the other Minotaur's name, but I know he was already got their his backstory with the other guy.
Yeah. Havel and Morgul.
Yeah. That's all the NPCs.
Well,
I'm not gonna
Keely,
ask Spike and Gleam.
Keely pops up and goes, "What about you, Amon? Where you come from?"
That's kind of a long story. Um, are, are you familiar with the? Are you familiar with many frost elves?
No, not really.
Well, God, Chapel, you and I talked about where frost elves come from in this world, and I don't remember exactly where we said. If they're are they from? They're not from the water plane. There was I can't remember where we said it was. I was trying to go through through our notes, and I couldn't find it.
I want to say they come from like the plane of frost, where the plane
Right.
of air and the plane of water meet.
Right. We'll go with that. Well, most of my kind come from plane of frost. Get cool, weird, natural resistance to cold. Some innate, abilities, and Aemon just kind of manipulates the moisture in his hand to like create these little ice crystals that float and fall. And childhood's great. Uh, However, there was an issue, I guess. The Netherese enclave of Azram, in particular, a Baron Tainath, sought out our kind and liked to enslave them. So when I was fairly young, I was captured, enslaved, and a slave servant, for the House of Orvum for about 250, 300 years. That's actually part of the reason why I can do this. And I pop my shadow over to me. So yeah, I don't really have a whole lot to come back to because I haven't seen my home, whether or not it still exists, or if anyone I know, love, or cared about is alive, dead, or still enslaved. I escaped a handful of years ago. Uh, Ended up coming out shortly around where the shadow fell. Kind of merged into this area, and I've been in the valley, kind of wandering, uh, sword for hire, if you will, for I don't know, year or so. So I met Gleam, uh, and our other compatriots who, may they rest in peace. But yeah, so I don't really have much to go back to. I'm just kind of living every day as if it is a gift and borrowed. By all rights, I should be dead by now. And, you know, every day above ground is another one I'll be thankful for.
Very, very interesting. Okay. That does explain quite a bit about you.
Yeah. It's not fun. But you do with what you can. Oh, gods, I hate the Netherese. But we'll deal with them later. What about you, Quadrin?
Me?
Yeah.
Uh, Nothing much to say, really. My parents have their family business, and when I was of age, they instructed me to travel the world, to learn, to bring back something to help with. And for the last 2 decades, I have been doing just that.
Give me just a second.
Yeah.
Learning, expanding my skill set, helping people.
It's all admirable.
Hmm.
Kind of business does your family do?
Lots of things.
Yeah. Like slavery?
Never.
Okay, good. Thank God.
People aren't cargo.
I don't fucking drink to that. Ugh. Well, Quadrin, I give you shit all the time, and I still want to know what about you. But
And one day you will.
someday. But for now, I'm just glad to call you a friend.
Quadrant,
Yes?
make a perception check.
I didn't do it.
So as you finish, you look over to your right, and Keely is just looking up at you with like hero worship in her eyes.
Like,
Hey,
rough.
Wolfgar, they're so adorable.
Yeah, Keely is just listening, hanging on every word you're saying, and like just big round eyes listening to you.
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
It's totally fine. Quadrant's just there, and he's like, yes.
Is he saying that to Keeley?
Yes. Not all high flying adventures or fighting cults. That's more recent. A fair amount of it was study. Years of study. With exceptionally smarter people than myself. And what little bits of learning I could get from them has helped me greatly.
Well, knowledge is power.
Power is power. You could be the most smartest person in the room, but if you can't swing a sword, you're not going to be able to block them attacking you. But what you could have is a small note that you pass them that says, "What hell did I prepare this morning in explosive runes?"
About
And
that
Quadrant
time,
just smiles.
Gleam goes, I don't know. I think a good shield spell will help.
Oh, Gleam. You're not wrong. But I mean, isn't magic just a form of knowledge?
Yeah, I suppose so.
When you learn things, you get better at it. But now, to your point, power is also power. Well, Curve, what about you? Is there a Mrs. Curve back home? What?
There is not.
What about other friends, family? Things you're looking
Uh,
forward to once all this, comes to an end?
no. My particular family are no longer around.
No. Sorry to hear that.
Yes. Yes, I go from clan to clan, helping out as I can. Father died in battle. Mother died during a raid on our small camp. I've been on my own long as I can remember. Trying to be better than the ones that took them from me, and so others don't have to suffer the same fate.
An admirable cause.
Yes.
Well,
But now I have a son, as you and the others have aptly dubbed him, to take care of, so I guess I shall have to do my best on his behalf as well.
it's always good to have something worth living for, fighting for.
Friends are a different story. I have a small group of friends. And they're sitting around this table right now.
There are shared agreements through most of the well, not through most, but through everyone here at the table.
Enthusiastic nods. We are all what I would consider friends at this point.
Even though I decided to join this adventure at first to just earn a little bit of quick coin to carry me on my journeys, I got to say, so far the journey has paid itself.
So,
Agree with that. And I don't know if Gleam or Spyco wants to say anything because they're not here.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's kind of a shame that
The only
they're
other
not
thing
here.
I've got is after, let's pretend they said stuff. I'm just gonna look over his shoulder at Taz and Zara. It's like, I realize this is rude of me that I didn't ask you to. I mean, no pressure to answer, but do you plan on staying in the valley, or do you also have friends, family, loved ones outside of here?
If we are honest, we are twins. We are the only family that we know of that remain. We have many friends across the world. Zara is quite fond of a particular drow that we run into quite often.
Oh,
And his organization is one that we work with. That's part of the reason why we're here in the valley, is working with that organization.
oh, so you're here mostly for business then?
Yes, knowledge, artifacts, and business.
No. Still keep an eye out for any other unique information or books or things, but kind of dry at the moment.
We completely understand. It has been quite a while since we have been this far east. Normally, we stay in an area called the Bloodstone Lands.
Oh. Sounds fancy.
It's not.
No. Well,
Does anyone
Go ahead.
else have anything that they want to say or do while you guys are eating?
So I want to ask the dragons about these books.
Okay.
So how did they come across so many books? And is this like place? Is it magical? Is it
Oh yeah, no, this place
like a
is
cave?
so if you zoom out, this place is definitely magical. You can see that some of the bookshelves have shadows. These shelves are levitating.
Okay.
Like
So
of all the bookshelves here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 of them are actually on the floor. The rest are floating in the air.
okay. And do they ever let people come in here to study these said books? If need
Yes,
be.
we
Oh,
do, as long as they can provide us with something of interest.
oh,
Though
And what
Thebe,
did Amon provide you with interest?
he gave us a book. Though we have caught thieves in here before, though they tend to get shared between the two of us.
Well, they're stupid because they would want to steal from a dragon and 2 dragons.
Most do not know that we are dragons until after they have decided to enter our tent and try to thieve from us. Our human guises, or half human, sometimes elven guises, are forms we take quite often and sometimes hold for many years.
Oh, well, it's good to know. Would you happen to have anything to help us with our, well, Quadrant actually, with his language issue he has? Do you have just books or do you keep scrolls and magical items?
Oh, we keep magical scrolls and all kinds of things. Let me see. And the one on the right will lift up and turn her head. You see her scanning one of the levitating bookshelves. She pulls 2 scrolls from it and sends them floating down to Daniela.
Can I open them?
If you open them, the magic inside will be released.
Oh, okay. I'm not magical, so uh what are these?
The one with the blue ribbon is a scroll of tongues, and the scroll with the gold ribbon is a scroll of comprehend languages.
Oh. And I know Quadrant would appreciate these, so I'm gonna hand them down to him. Here you go. Here you go, Quadrant.
Thank you. How long would these last for?
Both of those will last for roughly 24 hours.
Is there anything that could last longer?
What you're requesting would be a spell of permanence, and that we could give, but it would have to be in trade.
Do you need? Kind of shifts a little bit at this proposition,
Mm-hmm.
but it's within mind that Amon's a bit of a man whore.
Is he now?
He traded something to them for services rendered. Quadrant doesn't know what it is.
Oh,
And that's fair. I didn't tell you what I got out of it.
and now I want to know.
Actually, I did tell you. It was when they undumbed my brain.
Oh yeah, that is true, huh?
Yeah,
You did tell me that.
I did tell you that.
You did. I'm just gonna giggle. I'll wink at Amen. Because I know.
So, is there anything anyone else would like to do while you guys are here?
The dragons never responded.
To what?
The permanence. Also, based on the title of that, would it be a permanent comprehend languages?
Yeah, it would make whatever spell they make permanent into a permanent effect on you.
I would have a permanent comprehend languages and a permanent speak all languages.
Yes. However, each of those would require a trade. They said that they could do it. They said that they could cast permanence, but it would require a trade.
Three of us will have to have a private discussion on what that trade is. When you say comprehend and speak all languages, does that include of those below and above?
It does.
Interesting. And just kind of like is definitely mulling it over because of the task that he has to perform. Be incredibly useful.
So, what Quadrin would know, but you might not, is that a spell of permanence is a 9th level spell. And the trade for that would be very high.
That's also why he's worried about it. I think the ability to comprehend all languages permanently is worth 1 trade, but I could always get individual scrolls for a 24-hour spell to be able to speak them.
That is completely up to you.
Audrin has some thinking to do.
Okay. Is there anything anyone else would like to talk about?
No, don't think so. Kind of got a plan. Got some food, good celebration, more secrets.
It's safe.
Okay. So, in that case, are you guys ready to take your rest and then start your journey?
Mm.
Or do you want to start your journey now?
Rest, then, well, finish the party, then rest, then journey.
Yeah, we've got a drunken kobold.
Absolutely.
Probably going
I
to start a journey with him. Hammered.
yes, I think we should let him sober up.
Well, on that note, since we're leaving tomorrow, I say we take the night, get completely smashed, and kick off tomorrow to go and destroy the evil of the world.
I have just one thing to say to that plan.
Mm-hmm.
Kirk picks up his tankard and just downs the whole thing.
Eamon follows suit.
Okay.
Gonna get drunk, go to bed, wake up, fight God.
If you say so.
Yeah, I think it's long rest time then.
Yes, it is.
All right. So, during the party, is there anything anybody else wants to do before we move on?
Quadrant is going to have very little to drink. He's going to be mostly having water, maybe the odd cup of something, because he's going to keep all of his faculties.
Okay.
And while everyone is merrymaking and whatever, he's going to try. He's going to think very loudly to himself. Where can we discuss this matter in private?
He gets a response. There is no need to go anywhere. We can speak right here.
Anyone else listen in on this?
No.
Are you talking out loud?
No, they are
No, I'm
talking.
not.
Yeah, they
Okay,
are
'cause
they are
you
doing
said-
like mind-to-mind talking.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
That's why I was like, Quadrant
You said-
very loudly in his mind.
Gotcha. I was like very loud. So we hear it? That seems crazy. But yeah, no, gotcha. Makes sense.
So Quadrant is mulling it over on everything, and is what do you think is more beneficial? The ability to understand all languages or speak all?
A monk once told me that it is better to not say a word and let everyone believe you're a fool than to open your mouth and let everyone know it for certain.
You met Abbot Grayson?
No comment.
Thank you! Oh, I'm so happy that went through.
Ah, yeah,
Oh, tongues lets you understand the language as well?
yeah.
Oh, well, that changes things. Okay, so I definitely want tongues.
Yep.
Giggity.
A permanent.
Of course he does.
Everyone wants some good tongue.
Listen,
Exactly.
listen.
Look, if you can tell me where to find some, I will be right there.
Quadrant is a parcel tongue, okay?
Mm-hmm.
He speaks to boxes. Mostly French.
Mostly French. I had no idea. It must be
Myself,
all that bagged
box.
milk that he drinks.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Not the bagged milk! Why is this
Then you have
always
to
a
put down
bit...
650 biddies for that.
Why is
That was
this
amazing.
always a bit... Ugh. Alright. So... From my understanding...
I'm sitting here trying to talk and I fucking was muted.
From my understanding, permanence is quite a powerful effect.
Yes, it is.
What is the likelihood of that effect being able to be dispelled?
None. Once permanence is cast on something, it is a permanent effect. It will require multiple instances of dispel magic to remove it.
For humor's sake, 7 very powerful spellcasters were to try.
It would, regardless of how many spellcasters there are, a dispel magic would work for roughly 8 hours. However, you would have to cast dispel magic on the person every day for a year to remove the permanent spell.
What about if I died? Awfully quiet in here.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Can you say that again? I'm sorry.
What about if I died?
A dead body does not hold magic.
I died and was brought back, the permanence would be gone.
Correct.
Something to keep in consideration with my current line of work and certain problems. If so, very hard to dispel, but if I died, what if I lost my soul? Temporarily.
The body would remain.
And the magic is connected to the body.
Correct.
Okay.
Give me just a second. I gotta hydrate, and I don't have anything to drink, so I need to go grab something
Hydrate.
real fast. I'm sorry.
You should get some. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing my bit. Okay.
Yeah, let me just run and grab a drink real fast. I will be right back. I'll have my headset on so I can still hear everything that you guys are doing.
Hey, Quadrant, you want a drink?
I'm all right for the moment.
You sure?
Right.
Okay. Everyone else is getting a little bit tipsy, for instance, this might be our last night with the group. You sure?
Quite sure.
Hey, Daniela, why do you think Quadrant's not drinking?
Because he's a prude.
No.
I have drank you under the table. Good try.
Bet you can't do it right now.
You should drink Aemond under the table. As he slides an ale down the table to Quadrant.
Consider it a business proposal.
Do it, do it. It's a party, it's a celebration.
We could start a new family business. One with ale and wine and dragons.
And books.
Heard the parable of the man
Books.
who considered himself to be the god of tits and wine.
Eric, you
What
have
about a man of God
no,
of tits and wine?
He was
You
more of a
have
half
no-
man, really.
have no idea how much I just want to yell nerd at Daniela for that books comment.
Quadrant, come on. You lived most of your young adult life nose in a book and study with smart people. Be dumb for a night. You're safe-ish. Remember what happened the last time I didn't drink with everyone?
It's either you drink or you get to carry Cobble.
Actually, I think that was
Aw.
before Curve was with us. Hey, Curve, the
It
first
was.
time I came back to camp with everyone got around campfire, had drinks. I felt weird because I was the new guy, sat kind of on my own with my little bird, and didn't drink. Woke up the next morning, dumb as a stump. Someone magically removed my brain, or at least its function. Just saying.
Curve is just gonna take both of his hands, put them together to his snout, and the genuine concern. Ow.
I don't know, but that
I-
is actually how I found out that Taz and Zara were dragons because they saved me and made me undumb, and that's why I was in their debt. And how awesome they are, and how generous and benevolent and lovable and everything they are to this little camp in the valley. So, big picture, it was a good thing that whoever the hell did it made me stupid because now we have great friends. Can I call you
Amen.
friends? Eamon looks over at Taz and Zara. I know Chapel's not here, but I'm gonna wait for him to get back and say it. You know what? Hold that thought. Quadrant drink. What were you gonna say, Kev?
Amen. You said
Uh-huh.
the dragons made you undumb.
Well, they restored me to what I was before. So
I have
less dumb.
I have journeyed with you and everyone for a good little bit now, so
Mhm.
I feel comfortable to ask this. Are you sure it worked? Because uh
Eamon's gonna grab another tankard and put it in front of Curve like, I love you.
I have no idea what that word means, but
That's
likewise.
okay. It's like family. Except
Ah,
actually no, yeah, it's like family. You're great, Curve. And I think they mostly did it. Because at one point, when I was really under the spell, I couldn't talk. And I couldn't talk. I followed shiny things. It was bad. It was real bad. I burned my hand on a fire because it was glowing.
hey, Amon, if it makes you feel any better,
Mm-hmm.
I am normally the silent one in the group that doesn't say much when
I
conversation and
know.
plannings. That is because I genuinely have no idea what to do. I just hit things.
That's perfect. I hit a lot of things too. We're one and the same. And Eamon like puts like gets the mug in your are you holding the mug?
I am drinking the
Tankard?
mug.
Okay. Eamon's just gonna like as you're talking, he's gonna lift the bottom of it up and up and up and up and up until you're actually drinking the whole thing. He's like, yeah, yeah, there you go. And then Eamon's just gonna match as you chug the ale.
Yes.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys.
Oh, you missed a wonderful bonding experience
Hey, he
between
could
me
hear
and
everything. He said
Yeah.
he could
Oh
hear.
yeah. Oh, well, we're having a bonding experience
And it
between you.
involves ale and quadrant drinking.
I feel like I should admit a secret that I've had for a while.
Oh, you've got a secret?
Yes,
Eamon puts
no.
yes.
his tank down. What is it?
This
Is it
this
good?
is
Is it juicy?
it is embarrassing.
Oh, we love embarrassing and juicy secrets.
And I'm pretty sure even dumb you could not have messed this up. It
Oh my
was
god.
it was shortly after Cobble had joined me on my journey before I met all of you.
Mm-hmm.
I somehow managed to set a pot of water I was boiling on fire.
Ooh,
That doesn't sound like
sounds
water.
exciting.
It was water because
Are
it
you
came
sure?
positive because it came from a well in a small village I was passing through. Everybody was drinking from it.
Hmm.
Did they catch on fire?
No, no, in fact, everyone there was perfectly healthy. I figured at least somebody would be, sick with some disease, but no, no. The only thing close to a disease was, well, the diseases I can put on my weapons. That I don't even think I've seen anybody with a cough or a case of allergies.
Huh.
But yet I
Well,
somehow managed to set perfectly good water
wait,
on
so
fire.
no one gets sick and they drink water out of a well and it makes them allergic to nothing and you lit it on fire?
Yes,
Where is this well? And can we swim in it?
I Oh my lord.
I
I
don't
will
think
have
they'll
to.
let you swim in it if they're drinking from it.
I don't know. People drink out of rivers all the time, and I've swum in plenty of rivers.
Daniela, they actually have a sign next to the well that says, "Please don't swim in the well."
See?
So somebody's tried it before.
Oh, someone's definitely done it then.
Yes. Then, of course, their mayor is a dwarf I'm pretty sure, who's 95% alcohol.
Where? Okay, Curve. Where is this well? Where is this
Uh,
village? Is it in the valley or is it outside of the valley? Was it a long
it,
time ago?
this was years and years ago. I was
Oh,
still
okay.
considered a hatchling when I passed
Oh,
through
you were
this place.
just a baby.
I believe in. Uh, we'll put it in human years. I was about 13 human years old.
How many actual years were you? Like revolutions around the sun?
I'm actually gonna have to think on that one because I don't know the proper.
I believe it would be 2, maybe 3.
2, maybe 3 years old, and
In actual
In
years,
actual time?
yeah.
yes, that would be about 2, maybe 3 years in human time.
Well, you were really just a baby then.
Yes.
So sometime when we finish all this necromancy and mummies and demons and devils and all of the things, we need to go find this magic spring water that lights itself on fire and drink it. I don't know what
Okay.
else to do with it.
Well,
This
I
is
had
one of those things that we're going to do afterwards. I got no one that I need to worry about outside of here. You've got no one to worry about outside of here. Let's have our own little mini adventure where we go out and do some weird stuff.
yes. In fact, there was this thing I heard from an artificer that I met in a caravan as I was passing by. He mentioned something about flammable liquids being used as weapons.
Well,
And if you
now
and it
that's a
just
brilliant idea.
now out of
Like
character,
like a
I'm obviously
Molotov.
I am exactly talking about a Molotov. Now, I don't know exactly how it would be performed, but might be something to look into.
Got no idea, but it sounds like fun and we should try it. After we do with everything else, it'll be a
Yeah.
little Amon and Curves adventures into magic water, flammable water, and experiments and stuff. It'll be
We are just
great.
we are just
Quadrant, Daniela,
absolutely shit faced.
Spiker, Gleam, everyone can come. Bring the whole group, or just you and me, because some people might want to get back to their loved ones because that's very important. I understand. But if not, just you and me and Cobble and my shadow and my
Yes,
bird. And
definitely the
who
bird.
knows? Maybe, maybe we'll find new friends, other people that we can call friends that will join us in this thing. And it'll be amazing. And they'll write stories about us in books. And then Taz and Zara will read those books someday, maybe, if they're good.
Yes. Although we will have to pass by it. We will have to go around one of the villages on the way there.
That's fine. We can go
Right.
around, over, under, through. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm just
yeah.
happy that we're going to do fun stuff after all
Yeah.
this chaotic murder, undead death thing stuff is done.
Yes,
Oh.
I unfortunately I am banned in one of these villages.
Well, that's fine. I'm not banned probably because they probably don't know
Yes.
who I am. And then
Yeah,
I can go in and be like, hey, this is my friend and he's cool. everything's good, and we're here for
Yes.
your water.
Yes, we're just here to refill our canteens.
Eamon is getting progressively more drunk.
So is Curve.
I don't know if that was clear in the speech patterns,
Yep.
but yes, that is happening.
It was clear to me at the very least.
Good, as long as God understands.
Do they have to
Eamon
roll for
is-
that now?
Oh yeah, do you want us to roll? I can sober up if I need to.
Yeah, both of you roll constitutions.
Perfect. Hold on. Where's the
Saves are just
con save? Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Constitution saving throw. Oh yeah, golden.
yeah. Yeah, no, I failed.
Let's see here. Yeah, constitution save. Ugh. Yeah. Amon, you're pretty good. You're a little tipsy. Curve, unfortunately, you're gone, buddy.
Does everybody at the table have to roll?
Anybody drinking at the table has to roll. So yeah.
I know.
Quadrant
Oh.
doesn't have to roll because I've been trying to get him to drink. He's like, "No, I
But
gotta
drink,
be
I'm a
sober.
pansy.
I'm
sorry.
I'm on a business trip."
To be fair, you don't know that, but I am.
Why am
You
I
said
crying?
it. You
I
said
didn't say
that
it was
you're
on
on a
business
you're
trip.
traveling to learn stuff to help with the family business. So every trip you're on is a business trip until further notice. That's
You've
what Eamon
seen
did for me.
Quadrant drink heavily. You've just never seen him get drunk. Just because
We
a
have to
dainty
poison
little
him.
elf like you can't hold your liquor.
Wait.
Oh, I can hold it.
No, you
Wait.
can't.
I can hold my liquor. I can hold many people's liquor at the same
But
time.
to be fair,
It's
your character
great.
doesn't know that Quadrant is currently playing mental gymnastics with 2 dragons.
Absolutely not. That's part of the reason why I'm doing this.
But also, don't.
Because you're just being real quiet and stoic and not drinking.
Quadrant himself
eating my
is
meal.
a half orc, right?
Correct.
Hey, he's a hork.
Aren't orcs like very resistant to the effect of alcohol?
Correct.
Probably.
Okay, I think that might be what's also in play here. Just
Yes.
out of character, shot in the dark. Curve, on the other hand, does not drink much, so he is shit faced. Do not have this man swing a sword right now, because he will miss.
Daniela is fine right now.
Eamon was a slave for hundreds of years. He takes joy in all of the
course I'm
pleasures
fine.
and
I have to
luxuries of life.
Keep up with these guys.
Plus, worst case scenario, end of the night, Daniela is her cleric. She just heals everybody and cures all of our alcoholism, and then it's fine. And
I don't think
we'll
it
be
works
good.
like that.
And
Sure it does. Sure, you're magic. You got god magic or whatever.
God magic.
Amon, I'm pretty sure her term of curing us of our drunken stupors is dragging us by the feet to the nearest cot.
Tomato, same thing.
lay on the floor. Put your feet on the cot and be like, I tried. We're done.
You're cured alcoholism and drunkenness. Like, here's some water and a pillow.
Yes. Don't break my other horn this time.
Quadrant.
Oh yeah, I did break your
you're
horn.
fine.
I forgot about that.
Yes,
It was
sir.
just that one time.
Keely is hanging off of you. She is plastered.
No, when you say hanging off of me, like trying to follow conversation or literally using me as a jungle gym.
I'm pretty
Like
sure
literally using you as a jungle gym. She is maybe 3 feet.
No, she'd be able to climb all over me like a little spider monkey.
Yeah.
The next time she's up around my shoulders, I guess. Are you having a good evening?
I'm having a wonderful, wonderful time. And she's like pulling on your cheeks, making you smile. You should have more fun.
Plenty of fun. In fact, I am quite amused by the scene in front of me right now.
If you say so. If you
Just gives
say
her, like, a
so.
little head pat.
Shaladia,
Very problematic.
yeah. Shaladia, on the other hand, doesn't even look buzzed. And she's drinking as much as Amon, if not more.
Yes. Do it.
How does this compare to the vintages of Menzoberranzan?
It's quite good. And I don't want to remember that place.
Actually, guys, fantastic idea. Well, first off, question. Taz, Zara, hold on. Yeah. Okay, there it goes. Do you, by chance, imbibe or indulge in drink? And would you care to join us? I know you're very smart, very wise, very strong, very murderous if you need to be. But I was curious if you would join us for some of the celebrations.
The two of them nod. Let me see if I can find them.
Fuck yeah.
Oh. See here. What?
Not gonna lie, I love playing a buzz character with a beer in hand because it just feels so on theme.
Speaking of on theme, I have something really fun for Friday.
Nice.
We're not playing D&D on Friday.
But I'll be playing Fallout New Vegas, and I'll be drinking Sunset Sarsaparilla.
Oh my god, I just got some of those the other day. They're so good. I still need to get like the Nuka-Cola Quantum and what's the other one? They had the Quantum and they had the other stuff. Their Jones Soda collab. It's so awesome. So glad they did that. I'm so proud of you, Zombie.
There it is.
What?
Taz and Zara's little minis or little icons.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh my god. Damn it, roll 20. Okay.
I love it.
They're at the table with us. So exciting.
Yeah. They sit
Okay.
down and bring out more drink.
Yes, drink.
Oh, you both read my mind. Okay. So let's start out with this. This game is called Never Have I Ever. Everyone put up both hands and you say something you've never done. If anyone else at the table has done it, they put a finger down and they drink. First one to put all the fingers down loses and has to finish their drink. And we keep going until there's no one person left. And then after that, we can play Thumper. We can play Flip Tankard. There's so many things we could do. But let's start with this one. And then Eamon's going to proceed to play Never Have I Ever with the group.
Okay.
Thank you, Smogs in chat for recommending drinking games.
Yes, thank you.
So, when Amon says that, Ilnazara looks over at him and says, well, go ahead. Get us started.
You have to actually
right.
play the game now.
Never have
Yeah.
Are we actually playing the game? Okay.
Yeah.
Never have I ever been married. Eamon just staring quadrant.
Oh my God.
I don't have a drink, and I'm not playing.
Taz, Zara, do you think Quadrant should play this game?
I
at all?
don't have a drink. I slide my drink down. Now you do.
Quadrant very, very loudly in his mind says, I really do not want to play. Please do not get me to play. We still have a lot to talk about.
Or we're just gonna keep all 10 claws up.
I was gonna like fade into like the next day, but sure, we can do this.
Listen. They are the one that wanted to do this in chat, so let's at least give them this one.
I mean, it's the only drinking game you can really play that shows up. Can't play Thumper or Flip Cup.
Ilnazar says, anyone who wishes to abstain can. And with that, Gleam and Spica also say that they do not wish to play.
That's okay. Understandable. Spica, appreciate you. Gleam, you look immaculate. Quadrant, still love you.
After that, Ilnazara says, never have I ever carried a drow over 200 miles and proceeded to have sex with him every time we stopped, which gets her an immediate glare from Taz McKella.
Wait, what? Oh, wait, no, that's the drow you love. Oh, I love that. I've not done that. You win. Just kidding. But yeah. Is that how it's gonna go? There's gonna be targeted little digs at everybody the entire time? Because that's hilarious and I love it.
Morgal goes, never have I ever been impaled by a demon and then proceeded to try to have sex shortly after I was bandaged up.
Coughs into his water glass.
Does Taz McKella do that?
Taz McKella does
Put
it.
your fingers down.
Taz McKella leaves her fingers up.
Wait, are the dragons the ones talking right now? Yes?
Ilnazara,
No.
Ilnazara was the one after Amon.
So, Quadrant is just thinking in his head, you are messing with them, right?
Taz McKella, well, yeah, Taz McKella goes, there's more than one way to ride a dragon.
Good God.
Hey, yo.
Wait, she just says that to Quadrant, right?
Yeah, just in his head.
Gotcha.
Morgal looks over at, or no, I'm sorry, Havel looks over at Morgal and then says, I have never been impaled on the horn of a demon, and then proceeded to have sex shortly after I was bandaged up. Morgal puts a finger down and glares at Havel, and then proceeds to say, never have I ever chickened out with someone that was so into me, and then proceeded to go try to drown myself in a shallow pool of ale. And Morgal is glaring this time.
Oh dear.
Well, Kerr puts a finger down.
At this point, Eamon would notice that. He was like, okay, we're not supposed to be targeting and like being jabbing about people. We can. It's funny. But we're not here to hurt feelings. We're just here to share good experiences or bad and have fun drinking about it. Don't shame anybody. That's the rule. Agreed? Unless it's good shame. The positive kind that builds character. Not the one that makes people angry and want to fight people at a celebration of surviving table.
Havel goes, okay.
Fun shame. Fun shame is good. Bad shame is not good.
He goes,
well, agreed?
I'll take it back.
Nope, you already did it. It's already did it. Just going forward. Going forward. We got to set the ground rules. A session 0, as it were. That's about me. I didn't set the rules. That's okay. But we want to be nice. This is for fun. This isn't for making people feel bad. Like Never have ever not drank at a drinking game and drank water instead. See, I wouldn't do that and point out Quadrant. That's mean. I'm not going to do that. Anyway, next up, Keely. If we're going to keep going, I don't know if we're going to keep going or if you want to just shoot to the next day or have the Quadrant chat.
That depends how many people want to keep going.
I'm,
Up to y'all.
as I like to say with every game I play with another person who asks me what I want to do, I'm just the ass in the other seat. Take it away.
Okay, but as the DM, I'm asking the players, what do the players want to do? Do you guys want to just move to the next day?
I'm good for either or.
We could do that.
Bryn still
I think
has
that's going to be the most
his
time.
negotiations.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
Quadrant
except for
needs to
negotiations with
negotiate.
Quadrant.
Okay.
But I assume this game goes hours into the night, and this series
Yeah,
of games goes
yeah, it
hours
does.
into the night.
This game goes hours sooner than that. Okay.
And a tiny piece of me hopes that Taz and Zara's connection and communication with Quadrant gets more and more like unhinged as time goes on. But again, they're dragons, so they probably don't feel alcohol. But still, it made me giggle.
So, Quadrant, what are you
Yep.
offering to trade?
You want
We're dragons. We want a lot.
painfully aware, not you, but my other interactions with a different dragon. Ugh. I may have dodged a very large crossbow bolt. What would be of equivalent value?
Hmm.
The demon,
Equivalent
really?
value. Say what?
Game. Because this has happened concurrently, so
Gotcha. I would say a gem worth 10,000 gold.
that's it.
It has to be from the valley.
Why does it have to be from the valley specifically?
Because I said it does. Well, if you really need to know, the gems in the valley are unique, like everything else here. So, maybe something like a skyfire diamond that's as big as your head.
It's a very large rock.
Yes, I agree.
Any suggestions where I might find something like that? Doesn't necessarily have to be a Skyfire diamond. Any gem from the valley of that value. And it has to be a singular gem, not a collection of smaller ones.
Correct. A singular gem.
I think I know where I might be able to find something like that. However,
Yes.
I need this spell before we leave. And I will not be able to get you the stone until we return. But if my understandings are correct, Tomb Lords like to hoard treasure, and I imagine I might find what you are wanting while we are there. Worst case is I can bring you back some of the treasure that we find. It may not be exactly what you're looking for, but you can hold on to that in lieu of me finding the thing. Then I find the thing, bring it to you, and you get to keep the original down payment. Do we have a deal?
Agreed.
Perfect.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we will end tonight's session.
Oh my God. We did it. That was fun. I like the party.
Ooh, 500. Yes.
500 XP. Hell yeah.
500
My
XP to
character
everybody.
sheet.
Womp womp.
Womp, 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 womp.
This was a fun session. This is a fun little chatting session.
It was. I really like setting up the deal there because I'm like, until you finally like gave me a price, I'm like, what the fuck is he gonna want? Considering you know what Quadrin's actual quest is.
Mhm.
And the fact that the dragons agreed to do the tongue's permanence before we go. I'm also really happy. Thank you so much for finding out that tongues also gives you comprehension as well. So I only need the one spell.
Yep. And that is going to help you guys out so much.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Eamon's been stuck with comprehend languages, which is great. It was kind of helpful twice and not super helpful last time when we
Oh,
could
great.
talk
Now we
to
can't
the
talk shit
greasers.
around Quadrin.
What do you
He's gonna
mean?
know what we're saying. We're gonna have to switch this up, man.
Quadrin has kind of always known when you guys have been talking shit. He just may not be able to understand the words. But just due to who he is and his backstory, he has been trained on how to read the room.
Sure.
Also, I am so looking forward. I'm glad you guys didn't get past the library because there's a lot of stuff that is not prepared yet as far as the Dustlands goes.
You better get busy. You got 2 weeks.
2 weeks to get busy on them dusty lands. By the time we get there, they're gonna be moisty lands.
Oh
Oh
dear.
my god.
Are you
Sorry,
drinking
I'm-
IRL?
I mean, I had a beer, but I'm not actually as drunk as Eamon.
Okay.
But no, I'm still in
In
character.
about 4 months, you won't be able to walk, good sir.
Allegedly.
Camp week.
Camp week.
Also,
Although we're only down to 2 magic players.
I know it's sad.
I'm not going to bring anything this year.
Yeah, I think it's just gonna be a hangout.
Well,
But anyway,
I might bring stuff if
Chapo.
you want to buy anything.
You're gonna have to explain that one to me there, zombie. Magic players, because I play Magic.
But this is an in-person meetup where we go camping for 5 days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Last year there were 4 of us, and we played Commander multiple afternoons.
It's just a nerd meetup. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we're
We're all
a super
streamers.
nerdy. Yeah,
Yeah.
We're all
streamer
streamers.
nerd meetup, and
Yeah.
it
Where they
They
have
actually-
the sunscreen on their nose and
exactly.
Like,
And
Fisher
like I said,
hats.
Not that
It's
far.
the-
Although
it's-
Jake is not wearing a shirt far too often.
that is true.
Um,
It is the annual time
My
when streamers
eyes.
get together to touch grass.
oh, I was
Yeah, no, it actually started in 2021. As a or no, not even 2021. I think it started in 2020.
That was before that.
Yeah, because this is year 6. they started it as like an informal meetup for everyone that wanted to go to TwitchCon that year but couldn't
Always
because of
touching
COVID.
grass, Mouse.
And they all went camping, and then the biggest year was 23, which was my first year. And then it's gone down to a smaller group now. But last year, yeah, there was 8 of us because someone played full contact Trivial Pursuit at Jake's house, and
Yeah, that happened.
You,
It
you
did
want to
happen.
know the? So let me ask y'all a quick question.
and 4 of us were playing Commander, and the other 4 were like, "What the fuck are we gonna do? I have a puzzle," and they did a puzzle.
It was great.
So I went to a boys' home when I was younger because, well, I just didn't want to listen to nobody, and that was their solution. So I had gotten me and my 4 cottage mates into Magic the Gathering. So we decided we were gonna do a 4-way Magic game. Losers, they're out the game. Last one with one wins.
Mhm.
Don't know how we made it work, but it ended with two of my cottage mates still playing. Me and my other cottage mate, we just sat there playing Risk because that was the only other board game we had.
Oof.
That game of Risk lasted 4 hours.
Oh.
And I ended up winning. I won the Risk
Yay!
game,
Heck yeah.
thankfully. Yeah. But talking about all this Magic talk has made me want to re-download Magic the Gathering Arena.
It's fun. It's
I
good.
I have been playing Magic with friends on Tabletop Simulator.
You're gonna
Magic
drag
with
me into it.
friends.
I don't even own Tabletop Simulator.
It's not much. It's a fairly cheap game, and as long as whoever's hosting it has the mod for it, you don't have to have it.
Okay, well, first of all, I'm gonna have to create. Here, we'll just log in with Steam because,
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah.
But Chapel, stream's over. Do the thing. Say the loves. And then we'll all be degenerates in the Discord chat.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to raid out. I have no idea who we're going to.
Hydrate.
Hydrate before you dehydrate.
My dog says hydrate.
Yes, listen to the pupper.
Yep, I'm hydrating. And let's see here. We're going to go to this game. And we are starting the raid now.
Nice. Let me
One for the road.
But yeah, I want to get in on one of these game night things.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Game night.
Once I figure out how to put a deck together and everything and get the list together that I want to try. Because being able to do it on a tabletop simulator thing like that.
Yeah, like that sounds wonderful. That sounds amazing, actually.
Yeah.
Quickly just
Now,
There we
Charm
go.
Fantasy.
Implied that you had been with multiple people.
yes.
I would
Alright.
have had to take a
I'll
lot of the
link
pins
the
out of my mouth so I
account.
wouldn't choke on them, and just
Just
sort
so
of
you know,
set
Chapel,
them
you are
off to
still
the
alive.
side.
Oh yeah.